My name is Sarah Rutman, and it's a privilege to be sharing Torah with you on the Beth Tikva YouTube site from Montreal, with special thanks, as always, to Rachel Schlossberg for the beautiful graphics and to all of you for listening. There's a parable about two world-class artists who were asked to paint the most magnificent painting that they could possibly imagine. And after preparing for months, finally the day came. The two artists were in a big hall, and their paintings were covered with a curtain. The first artist uncovered a painting of fruit trees, and the craziest thing happened. The birds started flying in through the window, trying to eat the fruit, and everyone was so impressed. This was going to be the winner. They then looked to the second artist and asked to see what he had painted, and he said, "I really can't possibly compare with that. I'm out of the contest." And they told him, "You're here already, just show us." And they went back and forth until finally the artist said, "If you want to see what I painted, then you take the curtain off." And one of the judges put their hand out to take off the curtain, and they realized it was a painting of a curtain. The first painting fooled the birds. The second painting fooled the judges. Hashem is called the Tzur, the rock. You can also read it as Tzayar, artist. It's one thing to have the greatness of Hashem, but it's a whole other level to be able to hide it, to make the world around us look like a regular world, to paint it in such a way that he is hidden, and it's incumbent in all of us to find him. Rabbi Nachman of Breslev taught, even in the most concealed places, certainly Hashem is found there. Even in the most difficult, challenging times and darkest of places, Hashem says, "I stand with you." There's a song in this week's Parsha. The people sing after Miriam died. They sang about the well that followed them through the desert. This was a different song than the song they sang after the open miracle at the splitting of the sea. The well was there every day, day in, day out, for 40 years. It was the classic example of a hidden miracle. Because it happened every day, they stopped noticing it. Now they sing because after Miriam dies, they go out to get water, and there is no water, and they realized that the water was in Miriam's merit. They didn't appreciate the miracle while it was there. We notice things the moment they stop working. There is no word in the Torah that doesn't have meaning, that's not relevant to us. Every word can be turned into action. The song the people sang starts with the words, Al Kain Ye'amar B'Sefer Milchamot Hashem, Eit Vahev B'Sufa. Therefore, the book of the wars of Hashem speaks of Wahab in Sufa. The Gemara teaches us to read it as Bisof Ahava. There will be love in the end. And if there is no love, if there is no peace, then it is not yet the end of the journey. Shalom does not mean the lack of difference of opinion or even argument. Shalom means that people, even people who have strong differences of opinion, have the ability to coexist in an atmosphere of mutual respect, admiration, and even love. In the words of Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, Judaism was the first religion in history to place love at the heart of the spiritual life. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love your neighbor. Love the stranger. And what we love most is life itself, because that is where God is to be found. That is our greatest strength. That's why our greatest prayer is, write us in the book of life. We don't ask for wealth or fame, stardom, or success. We don't pray to be spared trials and tribulation. We just ask for life. That is what Judaism is, a life of love and a love of life. All the rest is commentary.